You know, at this point, I actually would have preferred them to dine and dash, because I swear to God, you're right, the whole lose weight in the tip thing, yeah, no, you're getting these hands to go. Because I can guarantee you, in a kitchen, there's about 4 or 5 people that are ready to whoop butt at any given time. They are just not out on the floor, but as soon as the waitress gives them the okay, you're gonna see them marching out and whooping your butt. Hello, everybody, and welcome back to another video for the day. We're going back into r/iamatotalPOS, because the world is not getting any bit better anytime sooner, so you know, let's just keep on going on this. If you guys would love to be absolutely amazing, show your support, and see more videos like this one in the near future, be sure to hit that like button, leave a comment down below to start up them wholesome internet discussions. Let me know of a character that can beat Goku and, you know, just rile people that are the Goku fans up. And if you guys have not already, subscribe to the channel and turn on them notifications. Body of a girl 5 years old is found in a concrete block and is used as a bedside table by mother in Buenos Aires. Police officers reportedly made the discovery in Buenos Aires after the girl's concerned father contacted them because he had not seen her in months. Only a minute into the video, and myself and a lot of other people are thinking, yeah, that's enough internet. Shootings at power substations caused North Carolina outages. 2 power substations in a North Carolina county were damaged by weapon fire in what is being investigated as a criminal act, causing damage that could take days to repair and leaving tens of thousands of people without electricity, authorities said Sunday. In response to ongoing outages, which began just after 7 p.m. Saturday morning, this county officials announced a state of emergency that included a curfew from 9 p.m. to Sunday at 5 a.m. Monday. Also, county schools will be closed Monday. An attack like this on a critical infrastructure is a serious, intentional crime, and I expect state and federal authorities to thoroughly investigate and bring those responsible to justice, Government Roy Cooper wrote on Twitter. This place's county sheriff, this person, said at a Sunday news conference that authorities have not determined a motivation. He said someone pulled up and opened fire on the substation. The same thing with the other one. Okay, I'm curious, what the shit did the substation do to you? Just because you ain't willing to pay your electric bill and the electric company shut off your power does not mean you can get your stuff, go and think that, okay, if I can't have any power, nobody can, and then think you could just light up a whole power station. A Home Depot employee who was in the hospital for weeks after being shoved down by a man stealing merchandise has died from his injuries. This police said this person died on Thursday after being hit by a man on October 18th at this Home Depot where he was an employee at. He was 82 years old at the time of the crime, but celebrated his birthday before his death. This person was a favorite among customers at that Home Depot where most knew him as Mr. First Name. I can't stress this enough, but please do have respect and stand up for the people that are working retail, because there is a lot of crap we gotta deal with on a daily basis. And I kind of wish that people were generous enough to help stand up for retail employees whenever there are customers that are being belligerent or trying to do things that are not alright. Because I feel like if somebody was randomly just willing to stand up for a customer and we kind of just grouped together, things could be a lot better and people wouldn't want to do these bad things. And in the worst cases, like this one, a guy lost his life. And there have been even a couple of times myself where I've almost gotten into fights with customers because the customer is doing something that is very much not allowed, and they have a problem with it when we tell them that they are not allowed to do the thing they are not allowed to do. I could legitimately go into like a 25-minute video detailing the instances that I've had to deal with in retail, but that's not what the video is about. Although it does kind of relate to it somewhat, that's not the case. Chris Christie's niece is kicked off of a New Orleans plane and injured 6 deputies, officials say. She asked passengers she perceived to be Latino if they were smuggling the booger sugar. After getting forced off an airplane for asking passengers who appeared to her to be Latino whether they were substance mules, a niece of former New Jersey Governor Chris Christie bit, kicked, and spit on Jefferson Parish Sheriff's deputies trying to detain her on Thanksgiving Day at Louis Armstrong International Airport, authorities said. Okay, look, I don't have much experience getting detained and carried out anywhere for doing anything wrong, because I'm a good old boy, but at least I know a little bit better than this person in the sense that if you're getting carried out by multiple officers, maybe you done messed up. Plus, also, profiling people is never okay, but for some reason, people don't tend to understand that.
I charge my family for Christmas dinner, even my 3-year-old grandkids.
What sense of income does a 3-year-old have? Lady legit sitting kids down to the dinner and saying, before we say grace, first off, cough it up. I need about 350. A 10-year-old upset over a VR headset fatally shoots mother and is charged as an adult. A 10-year-old boy who shot and killed his 44-year-old mother last week in Milwaukee is being charged with first-degree homicide as an adult. Should I substance them? Question. My mom used to give us something to make us sleep on Christmas Eve, but my chemist says there's nothing I can give my kids. This is legitimately an article in a magazine. Like, I don't know what the heck kind of magazine this is, but I do not want to read it. Answer. Excited children refuse to sleep is part of Christmas Eve. Years ago, some parents did buy sedative antihistamine substances such as promethazine to settle their children, but kids could experience side effects such as headaches or drowsiness the next day, and very rarely that these substances could interfere with breathing in babies. For these reasons, since 2009, chemists can't sell them for under sixes, but there are better ways. Aim for an early start on Christmas Eve. Plan active, fun such as long walks or energetic games during the day to leave them tired, and wind down in the evening. Stick to your normal routines as much as possible, but ban screens an hour before bed. Good luck and a very happy Christmas. So bottom line, be an active parent, don't put screens or bright lights around their faces, and don't consider tranquilizing them. They're a 3-year-old human being, not a bear. But actually, that bright lights thing is actually an active way to help your sleep schedule improve, because I know the blue light filter and everything is something, but still bright lights will keep you up. An Indiana woman is arrested for allegedly selling her 13-year-old daughter to a 27-year-old man. No way in hell that dude is 27. I'm 27. That dude is very much not 27. The police department says that 37, the child's mother, then forced her to marry him. They celebrated the wedding with a party, authorities said. However, the parents denied it was a wedding. Instead, the pair insisted that it was only an engagement between a girl and blank, according to court records.
My 8-year-old got diagnosed with autism today. I didn't sign up for this. Is it too late to send him to foster care? Maybe they could find someone who wants him. I just hope his leaving doesn't devastate his siblings.
I feel like this person very much doesn't know that you can be a very high-functioning autism and still be diagnosed with autism. It doesn't change you as a human being entirely. It's just like how you handle stress, right? This person is straight up acting like they should throw away the kid just because the kid gets diagnosed with autism at 8 years old. Emotional support animals aren't a real thing, LOL. Just a reason to tick people off and do things others aren't allowed to do. I wasn't allowed to take a flight because my daughter has an allergy to dog fur or most dog fur. Because some moron needs an emotional support dog, not exactly fair. I gotta suffer, is it? I think when it comes down to it, the only thing I don't like about the whole support animals when it comes to like service dogs, emotional support dogs, and all that such is that they make those vests way too easy to get and fake. Like you could legit find those things on Amazon for $10. But someone being allergic to an animal and an animal being there as a support animal was something I had actually not thought about before. And I've been around enough animals to very much tell like ones that are blatantly legitimate service animals and then ones that are blatantly very much not legitimate service animals. Very legit ones being ones that are very well trained, just they're doing their job. They know that they're doing their job, whereas the ones that are not legit would be like a small Yorkie that is trying to lunge, bark, and attack other dogs. It really is unfortunate that they make those service and emotional support animal vests way too easy to get.
Look, all of our unvaccinated kiddos spreading diseases at the local park. Winky face.
Yeah, try taking that photo again in 2 years. Oh wait, you can't because you don't have the same number of kids. This Karen thinks it is okay to throw shoes at store workers. The best part about this was that the lady that threw the shoes actually left her wallet on the counter, so when they called the cops, they had her address and everything, and the workers pressed charges as they should. You know for a fact that this is the type of person with the lovely thought process to try to come back and actually get her wallets thinking, oh yeah, hey, person that I chucked this thing at, I forgot this here. Let me just come in real quick. Nope, you can come in with a cop. I'm not giving anybody tips or anything, but this is just something you probably should have known ahead of time. If you are going to crime, do not forget anything, especially stuff that people can use to identify you at the crime scene. I don't know why that needs to be said, but with people like this, it needs to be said.
Oh, when your government makes a mask mandatory, but oxygen is life. You're sure to be the talk of the supermarket with this magical glitter mesh breathable virus-resistant mask. Yeah, they're gonna be talking about you, but you ain't gonna like it what they're saying. You think it's gonna be all, oh look, she's a hero and everything, but it's gonna be really, oh geez, not this nut again. Kinda is weird that when they said that everybody had to wear a mask, they didn't actually specify anything in particular not qualifying as a mask. So, like, I legit thought for a split second, like, alright, well that means I can wear my Doom helmet, right? I think outside of airline planes, they said that anything as long as it's covering your face is fine. But then again, the standards vary on private business locations per business. So you know for a fact somebody like this lovely person right here would be the type of person to have the wonderful argument perspective of, well, a mandate is not a law, meanwhile completely forgetting that the word mandate is short for frickin' mandatory. People that acted this way during the virus's height with a mask mandate and everything should be handed a good old KN95 and a dictionary. But with that is going to have to be it with the video. If you guys would love to be absolutely amazing, show your support, and see more videos like this one in the near future, be sure to hit that like button, leave a comment down below to start up them wholesome internet discussions, and if you have not already, subscribe to the channel and turn on them notifications. Social media links like Twitter will be in the description box down below, and I'll be sure to see you guys in the next one. Thank you so much for watching, and bye-bye.